Yo, what's up, guys? What is going on? Welcome back. Hope y'all are doing well. Arsenal versus Bournemouth. This was pretty much a one-sided game. First half should have been easily a 5-0, to be quite honest. I think in the entirety of the game, the whole game, everyone had a shot. I mean, Saliba had a shot. That's saying a lot. That says it all. Saliba having a shot. Everybody had a shot in this game. Saliba, Gabriel. I don't know if Gabriel Jesus that came on in the second half. I know Martinelli had a shot right. I mean, first encounter with the ball, first touch, he had a shot. Odegaard had plenty of opportunities. Trossard, he had an opportunity. Partey had a couple. I remember that. Ben White, I think, also had an opportunity. Pretty much everybody had a Havertz, of course. Everybody. Rice. Damn, yeah, I think everybody except Raya. Raya was the only one that needed to have a shot, and I think most of them, or all of them, were they on target? Yeah, I think most of them. I don't know if they were all on target, but like I said, yeah, definitely should have had more than one goal. Now the goal, I don't know, man. I'm so used to that being a goal. For me, it's like, yeah, that's a penalty, but there's this I don't know, the OG inside of me is like, no way is that a penalty. Come on, that was a straight dive. What kind of pisses me off a little bit about the penalty is he could have gotten to the ball and scored a goal. What the hell? You didn't need to dive, bro. Like, why the hell are you diving something like that? I get it. You want to make sure. You want to be absolutely certain. The way the game was going, well, that's the thing. The way the game was going, you would think there'd be 5, and there wasn't in the first half, or at least in the entirety of the game. But if they didn't get that penalty, I was starting to question, had they not gotten that penalty, would Bournemouth have scored? Something tells me that, yeah, they could have scored. They didn't have that many opportunities. Let me tell you, Bournemouth did not have that many opportunities, and they weren't that clear opportunities. The only one, oh man, was the goal that they also got denied. That was it. That was the only thing that they had. Besides, Solanke had two opportunities, but I mean, were they clear? More or less. The one that he shot against Raya, yeah, you could say that one was like, the closest one out of the two, but could be. I mean, 0-0, psychologically speaking, that you're at home, and Bournemouth might be under the impression that they're playing really good because obviously they're not conceding. It's still 0-0. They're going into the second half because that second half started a little bit different. Not that much, obviously. Arsenal just ended up taking over and taking control, but it's much better than the first half for Bournemouth. And for instance, Kluivert in the first half was just silent. He was kept quiet, very, very quiet. And in the second half, maybe for like 10-15 minutes, he started to turn things on. But and he had that one shot that looked like it was, like even the gesture that he did, it seemed like it was really close, but it was actually very far away. It didn't go over the top, but it went to the side and went really, really wide. It went very, very wide. So yeah, that was pretty much it for Bournemouth. But so who knows if they could have gotten a goal. Hard to say, but yeah, definitely Arsenal. I think they should have gotten way more than 3. I think the minimum was 3 that they should have gotten. The goal that I was talking about that was invalidated for Bournemouth. Look, Raya is 6 feet. He's 6 feet, right? And Solanke is 6'2", right there. And the way, that's already an advantage. So the way Raya came out, I mean, I couldn't help but notice it looked just like, I don't know, like if it was imitate or be your favorite player, Arsenal player day, national day. And somebody said, hey, Raya, I want to be like Raya. And it was a 12-year-old girl. He came out looking like he didn't know what was going on. I just felt that, yeah, it's in the box and you're always protecting the goalkeeper. But it's funny how the ref called it after they scored. The first time when Solanke barely nudged him and Raya ended up punching the ball away and then they scored. I mean, during the whole time, that interval before the Bournemouth player scored, I don't know who was it that scored. The ref didn't call it, so why are you calling it after the fact? So to me, yes, it's a foul because it's in the box and you're protecting the keeper, but Raya he has to do a better job coming out. He just looks so silly. He looked like he never played. Like, who comes out like this? It was like I don't know, like he was trying to catch somebody from falling. Someone just threw themselves off a 5-story building and he was trying to catch them. It honestly looked like the Three Stooges, something out of the Three Stooges, some, I don't know, black and white film. So he's got to do a lot better than that. And then obviously there was an offside for for Gabriel's magnificent, awesome, stellar goal. But the challenge on Saka, damn, from Christie, I don't know how that wasn't minimum a yellow card. I mean, he could have really, really screwed him up. I mean, he stomped on his knee, not even on his foot, on his knee. Even though before that play, when Saka went to chest the ball to keep going forward, he actually touched it with his arm, with his bicep. But still, the chomp, the hit on Saka, that was criminal. That was criminal. He should have gotten a card. Christie should have gotten a card. And surprisingly didn't get anything. And it's funny how they said VAR's not even gonna check that out. I was like, what? So what's the point? Do I have to remind you? What's his name? Curtis Jones got a red card for something that happened also in midfield, a while back ago. So I don't know why they didn't do anything. Saka is obviously not my favorite player, but damn, man, you could have ended this guy's whole season. Ref should have done a better job at that. The goals, obviously, Trossard, really good goal. I thought that Travers was going to get the goal. I thought he was going to get to that goal because it was very announced the way he leaned back, and I thought he was going to get to the goal, but it was well placed, well shot. Rice also at the end, towards the end, deserved it. I mean, he was a machine. Forget about box to box. I mean, he was just eating up the whole field, and really good shot. I think what made that play really stand out and work pretty much was Gabriel Jesus and the slalom going in and out with the defender, and then just picking out Rice. And then the first goal, like, I don't know, that shouldn't have been a penalty. I'm sorry, like, what the hell, man? But okay, that was a penalty, And I still think it's kind of funny that Saka takes penalties. I don't know why he takes penalties when you have Odegaard that's much better at placing the ball, and seems like he has more temperament and more maturity to be able to take penalties in these big games. In games like this, I can see anybody taking penalty. Even Raya could be taking a penalty because the penalty wasn't that well taken. Let's be honest, it was almost towards the middle and it was very soft. So yeah, there we have it. So honestly, this was like such an avalanche, such a lopsided match. But there you have it. I did find out Chelsea won 5-0. I'm gonna check that game out tomorrow. I'm curious to see what happened there. But yeah, like Chelsea's getting a 5-0 against West Ham, and Arsenal can get a at least minimum 5-0. We'll see. They got 2 more games against, I think it's against is it Fulham? I think it's Fulham and Manchester United. So definitely should win. Look, I'd be happy if they just won, even if difference in goal and whatever, and Manchester City ends up winning the whole thing, the whole shebang. I'm happy. I'm happy that Arsenal have gotten this far, and Arsenal fans should be happy as well because it's no small feat. It's definitely no small feat. Anyways, guys, that's all I have to say about this, and as always, thank you so much, of course, for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.